The Panama Canal, a marvel of engineering, a testament to human ingenuity. This 50-mile waterway slicing through the Isthmus of Panama connects the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean. For over a century it has served as a vital artery of global trade. Ships laden with cargo from every corner of the world transit this narrow channel, transporting goods and fueling economies. The canal is more than just a shortcut, it's a symbol of interconnectedness, a testament to the power of human collaboration. But today the canal finds itself at the heart of a storm. A diplomatic row has erupted between the United States and Panama, threatening to disrupt this vital waterway. The issue? A dispute over fees, control, and the lingering legacy of history. The U.S. State Department, in a move that has sent shockwaves through diplomatic circles, has asserted that its ships have the right to traverse the canal without paying the hefty tolls levied on other nations. This claim, however, has been met with a swift and firm denial from the Panama Canal Authority, the entity entrusted with managing and operating this crucial passage. The stage is set for a high-stakes diplomatic standoff. The U.S. State Department's assertion stems from its interpretation of the treaties governing the canal's operation. These agreements, inked decades ago, granted the U.S. certain privileges, but the extent of these rights remains a point of contention. Panama, for its part, maintains that the U.S. has misconstrued the treaties. The Panama Canal Authority argues that it, and it alone, has the authority to set and collect tolls, a stance rooted in its sovereignty and its responsibility to manage the canal for the benefit of all nations. Adding fuel to the fire are the pronouncements of former U.S. President Donald Trump. Trump, known for his fiery rhetoric and unconventional diplomatic style, has repeatedly questioned the legitimacy of the treaties that transferred control of the canal from the U.S. to Panama. He has gone so far as to label the handover a big mistake, and has even hinted at the possibility of the U.S. taking back control of the canal, a prospect that has alarmed many in the international community. Trump's pronouncements, though lacking in diplomatic finesse, have resonated with some segments of the U.S. public, particularly those who view the canal as a symbol of American ingenuity and power. His words have also found an audience among those who are suspicious of China's growing economic influence in the region. The current dispute is inextricably linked to the long and often fraught history between the U.S. and the Panama Canal. The canal itself stands as a monument to American engineering prowess. Constructed in the early 20th century, it was a project of unprecedented scale and complexity, requiring the excavation of millions of tons of earth and the loss of thousands of lives. The U.S., eager to secure a faster route between its Atlantic and Pacific coasts, played a pivotal role in the canal's construction. However, the U.S.'s involvement in Panama was not without its controversies. The acquisition of the land needed for the canal was marred by political maneuvering and accusations of imperialism. The U.S., in its pursuit of strategic interests, often acted unilaterally, disregarding the concerns of the Panamanian people. The signing of the Torrijos-Carter treaties in 1977 marked a turning point in U.S.-Panama relations. Under these agreements, the U.S. agreed to relinquish control of the canal, gradually transferring authority to Panama. The treaties were hailed as a victory for Panamanian sovereignty and a testament to the evolving nature of international relations. However, the legacy of the past continues to cast a long shadow. For many in Panama, the canal remains a potent symbol of U.S. interventionism. The current dispute over fees and control has rekindled old resentments, reminding Panamanians of the power imbalances that have often characterized their relationship with the U.S. The stakes in this dispute extend far beyond the U.S. and Panama. The Panama Canal is a vital artery of global trade, handling over 14,000 ships annually. Disruptions to its operation would have far-reaching economic consequences, impacting supply chains, increasing shipping costs, and potentially jeopardizing the delivery of essential goods. The current standoff threatens to undermine the canal's reputation as a reliable and neutral passageway, potentially prompting some shipping companies to seek alternative routes, even if those routes are longer and more expensive. Resolving the current impasse will require a delicate diplomatic balancing act. The U.S. must acknowledge Panama's sovereignty and its right to manage the canal for the benefit of all nations. At the same time, Panama must recognize the U.S.'s legitimate security and economic interests in the region. Dialogue, based on mutual respect and a willingness to compromise, is essential. Failure to find a solution could have profound consequences, not only for the US and Panama, but for the global economy as a whole. The Panama Canal, once a symbol of human ingenuity and cooperation, risks becoming a flashpoint in a world increasingly defined by competition and distrust. The international community must work together to ensure that this vital waterway remains open and accessible to all.